Yeah, welcome to Ayutthaya. Ayutthaya is a city about an hour north of Bangkok. You can go there by train, by bus, whatever mode of transportation suits you best. I came here by train. Pretty local, not a lot of foreigners on there, but that's okay. So we are here in the old capital of the Siamese Empire. This city was built and founded more than 1,000 years ago, but wasn't always the capital of this country. So in about 1370, the king decided to move here because his old hometown was basically wiped off the map because of a cholera or smallpox epidemic. So that's the reason why this city actually became important, just because of disease spreading in an area where someone important lived. We are in the part of Wat Mahathat right now. This part of the temple, or this whole area, the historic park, was built right at the beginning of the Siamese Empire here in Ayutthaya in about 1374. So most of the stuff you see here is not from that time, but was rebuilt later because Ayutthaya only was the capital of the Siamese Empire until about 760s. So with every big empire they tend to fall at some point, and that exactly happened to the Ayutthayan capital empire as well. So here the fall was in the 18th century, and what happened? So you just have to imagine this enormous empire spreading from parts of today's China down all the way over Southeast Asia to into the northwest, close to India. And then the Burmese came and were actually able to conquer these ruins, this flourishing empire with thousands and thousands of international people already moving here because of its importance for trade, for the lifestyle that people were looking for even at that time. And that's why people came here. We had Europeans, Japanese, also people from America actually coming here, living here, and from one day to another this capital of a state was gone. What happened then? Well, the people, the king had to find a new capital because the city was basically completely torn back to the ground. So they moved their capital down to Bangkok. That's why Bangkok until today is the main capital of Thailand, and it all began basically here in Ayutthaya. Yes, it became obvious this part is definitely more of a ceremonial part. Nobody could really live in these buildings, as you can see. So destroying the religious center of a capital and of its people is probably the ultimate way of destroying the culture, especially when you see the Buddhas with their heads beaten off. And that's just the ultimate way to tell them, okay, you've lost, you need to find another place, we've taken over. Welcome to Wat Raja Purana. So we're in the Royal Sermon Hall right now, this enormous building where the king, or the kings back then, welcomed the guests, had meetings, had feasts. Basically, this is the place where decisions were made and spread out into the whole country of the Siamese Empire. That's where I want to go now. Here. Off we go. Here I am. Too hot out here. It's insane. But the view is beautiful. A little lunchtime break. It just started to rain, and pretty badly actually. So I'm happy, I'm pretty lucky that I found this shelter here, otherwise I'd be standing out in the rain and get soaked. Welcome to the King's Palace. This area here is basically the center of the Ayutthayan Empire. Here the kings were coronated. They most of the time also lived in these areas, and yeah, some of them even were buried here. You can see those pagodas behind me where they are buried, and you might think, okay, everything else here was torn down. Why did this part survive here? Well, it's pretty easy. It didn't. They actually tore everything down, including these pagodas behind me where 3 of the kings were buried. But yeah, the government in the 1950s were thinking we want those at least back. So they rebuilt all of this behind me, and that's why we can still see it.